turn your video on. I have you muted so we don't talk over the screen. But I need to make sure the video is okay. Alright, I see you. You're good. Alright, I'm gonna unmute you. Give me 1 second. Mark and JD, yeah. Who wanted me to put the harsh? There we go. Like fade it out. It's just fucking. Oh, I still have you muted, you dummy. I'm such stupid. There we go. Okay.
Well, you're
welcome.
welcome.
You're good now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Super nice of you to unmute me.
I'm kind of stupid sometimes.
Nah, only little times. Only some of the times. You
Yeah.
know, it is what it is. So I guess what you wanted to talk about unwritten rules.
It's not picking me up again.
Oh my lord! Technical difficulties with Mark and JD.
I don't know why it's doing that.
There we go.
That's why.
because
Did I pick the wrong thing?
I picked the wrong thing. To myself.
There we go. There we go. All right. God,
and we're
every stream starts off terribly. I'm still not like technically profound with this shit, you know?
You wonder why people listen to the show.
That's why they listen to the audio only.
The audio only. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to listen to this shit wagon. Or watch
I cut out all the garbage at the beginning, so if you listen to just the podcast, it sounds a heck of a lot cleaner and better. You know.
Yeah,
you don't have to look at us.
We're a little sloppy in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie.
Sloppy Joe.
Not as bad as that one episode. The 1 year anniversary. I was a little sloppy that episode.
All right, so
a lot of beer tonight.
I wanted to talk about unwritten rules. Unwritten rules. But it only really comes up in baseball. It's like baseball unwritten rules. All right. I think it's bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
Unwritten rules are like, I don't know. It's like old people. It's like boomer speak.
It's from the old generation of like, like you can run into the catcher was like an unwritten rule or one of those things where, now it's now you can't run into the catcher.
you should run into, you should, want to break up the play, but you shouldn't go in with like trying to hurt the other person. That's not cool.
Not malicious intent or whatever. No.
But like the whole thing brought up because the White Sox were winning, I don't know, 14-2 or whatever. They brought in a pitcher. That wasn't a pitcher. They brought in a position player to pitch, and one of the guys on the White Sox hit a home run on a 3-0 count. I mean, the ball was right there.
He hit a grand slam, wasn't it?
No, it was a solo shot, I think.
Was it? I don't remember.
No, the grand slam was Tatis.
Wasn't it Yerman Martinez or Yerman Mercedes, something like that? He can rake, dude. He hits. I mean, he's not gonna sit back and wait. Why would you pad your fucking numbers?
Why do you pad your fucking numbers? You got a guy out there throwing nothing.
Yeah, he's throwing 46 miles per hour. I mean, you're gonna want to hit that fucking ball.
Yeah, it looks so tempting. It's gotta look so tempting.
I'd be fucking salivating at that shit. What are you kidding me? Come on, I can hit a 46 mile per hour fastball.
I can hit one too. I mean, that's nothing.
That's slow. I mean,
that's really slow.
I mean, I don't know. I could probably throw 46 miles an hour. I would think.
You could probably throw 50.
Probably 50. Yeah, close. 50,
probably
60.
50.
Back in the day, I could probably throw in the 70s if I really tried. Because I used to be.
If I got myself back into shape, I probably could too.
Because I used to put all my weight behind my pitches if I was throwing a fastball. So you put all your weight behind your pitches, and you can throw pretty fucking hard. Yeah. So I mean, I never pitched very often because it was like
I just don't. Unwritten rules. Okay. Well, if you're always bitching about them, are they really unwritten? People are always writing about them. If it's not a rule, it's not a rule. These guys they're Major League Baseball players. Okay, they play a sport for their living. Can they have fun playing it? Is fun not allowed? Fun is not allowed.
Yeah. So let's go over the unwritten rules of baseball. For the batter, do not bunt to break up a no-hitter.
Don't bunt to fuck that rule, okay? You should try to break up a no-hitter at any, especially if you're trying to win. I should let them have a no-hitter. Fuck that rule. I hate that one.
So this one, we do not swing on a 3-0 count when your team is comfortably ahead. Fuck that. We already
there is no such thing as comfortably ahead anymore.
No, not anymore. Not when the fucking Braves were down 8-0, and they came back to 8-7, and then they lost the game 10-9.
Yeah,
last night they beat the Mets. I mean, come on.
Yeah, well, how about the previous 2 nights? They're champ. We're not a full team. Anyway, what's the next one?
Okay. Don't steal bases if your team is ahead by a significant amount.
What's a significant amount? In this day and age, a grand slam happens a lot.
It does. Do not spend your time admiring a home run you hit.
Fuck that. Spend all the time you want.
The world we're living in, this baseball world we're living in, that's what they do now. We have a bunch of young kids playing baseball.
Bat flips are yes.
You see,
give me the bat flips.
What about last night with Acuna and he hit that fucking home run and he just watched it go?
I turned it off. I was like, fuck this.
He's walking the base. He's walking the baseline. He's going, it's over. It's over. He fucking moonshotted that motherfucker. He hit that thing so deep in center field, no less.
I know. Don't remind me.
Fucking
but yeah, that's a definite bullshit. Admire as much as you want.
Do not swing at the first pitch if the pitcher has allowed back-to-back home runs. Fuck that bullshit. I want to go for back-to-back-to-back.
Don't wait, that's an unwritten rule?
That's what it says, yeah.
That's ridiculous. Swing at the first pitch all the time.
Do not work the count if your team is winning or losing by a significant amount. What bullshit is that?
If you're losing by a significant amount, you shouldn't.
It says winning or losing.
But the whole point is to work the count. Try and get a base. Try and get runs. That's really stupid.
Do not rub the spot where you were hit by a pitch. It's a weird one.
I should pretend that I don't hurt. Tell that to Kevin Pillar, who just got blasted in the face and broke his nose.
I don't know who feels worse about that, the pitcher or him.
He wanted to get back out there. He was swinging in the cage while he was waiting for, I guess, medical attention. I don't know. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was a really weird moment. Do not walk in front of the catcher or umpire when walking to the batter's box. So you're not supposed to cross home plate, I guess. I mean, that's...
I don't know. Did they do that? I don't really notice that one. That one's
no.
whatever.
They walk.
That's like a respect thing.
Yeah, they walk around the umpires. They work the back way. So
That's like a respect thing. That's all right. Whatever.
Do not stand on the dirt near home plate when the pitcher is warming up. That's just that's a courtesy thing. I don't think people don't do that anyway. So you're not really supposed to do that.
Like real close?
Yeah, like standing on the dirt near home plate.
Who does that? That's an unwritten rule. Like, I don't think anybody does that.
Do not assist a member of the opposing team.
Okay, hold on.
Really? Yeah. That's a little weird.
Like, I guess if they're hurt, you just be like,
No, we don't live in that world anymore, man.
Everybody's there are rivalries, but nobody's wanting to hurt, like legitimate hurt other people.
And obviously, the Braves and the Mets have a rivalry, and everybody was like, "Holy shit!" when Pilar got hit in the face. They were all standing there like, "Holy fuck!" So I mean,
they do it in football too. Like nobody, I'm like, granted, there are a couple of football players who are like, "Fuck you, so I'm not gonna touch you." But for the most part, most players are pretty chill. Like they're gonna help another person if they get hurt.
Yeah.
Or something happens. Like, come on, that's a poor sportsmanship.
All right. Do not speak to a pitcher who is in the process of throwing a no hitter. I mean, that's just like suspicious.
That's a luck thing. Don't jinx the pitcher. Yeah, that's not
superstition. Yeah. So for the pitcher, a pitcher who is removed from the game in the middle of an inning must stay in the dugout until the end of the inning. It's normal. I think
that's a rule. That's an
unwritten rule, I guess.
Fuck that. If I'm a pitcher, I'm gonna take it out. I'm heated. The worst place to be is in the dugout.
A pitcher should not indicate displeasure if one of his fielders commits an error. I mean, that
depends on the error.
Yeah, it depends on how fucked up it is.
Like, it was just a bad throw, a bad scoop. Was it like it was a blatantly terrible error? Then yeah, you should be like, what the fuck, dude? You're a professional baseball player.
If you weren't hustling and shit like that. My brother did say you sound like you're auto-tuned.
Oh.
You auto-tuned yourself?
No, I had that thing on. I didn't turn it off. I can't hear you. You don't hear me?
No, I have the I can hear you, but I don't hear like whatever auto-tune shit you're doing. I don't hear the outgoing. I just hear we're talking to each other, remember?
Oh, great. That's gonna be fantastic.
First 20 minutes of this episode is gonna be awesome.
I forgot how to move my computer. You dummy.
For the fans, do not discuss a no-hitter that is currently in progress. That's like superstitious stuff. Punishments for violating the unwritten rules include beanball wars. These beanies can result in bench clearing brawls.
I don't know. My thing was like, I think we should come up with the unwritten rules of podcasts.
Yeah, I mean, there's some, I guess for us, I don't know how many we've broken a lot of unwritten rules, I think, at this point.
How do we know? What's an unwritten rule about podcasts?
I'm sure somebody has written shit about this before. Unwritten rules of podcasts. Like when
I Googled it, there's actually a podcast called Unwritten Rules.
Oh, Jesus.
I know.
That sounds like a terrible podcast.
It's probably like, don't like your own status on Facebook. Stupid stuff like that. Don't fish for followers. That should be a written one. Like, don't fish for followers in other people's streams. Like, don't go on somebody else's Twitch stream and be like, "Hey, I record over here. You should come listen to us." Like, don't fucking do that. That is a major no-no.
Come listen to the Mark and JD show. We're on to this channel. Yeah, that would be pretty shitty. That's pretty shitty. I wouldn't do that. I mean, not a lot anyway.
For me, an unwritten rule would be don't host solo. Because it sounds, if you're just talking to yourself, unless you're like a documentary style podcast, it's weird, dude. Like hearing podcasts of just one person.
So what is a podcast with Sarah Koenig?
It's a comedy podcast. Serial.
Yeah, so she did it solo for the most part. That was like a
documentary style.
Yeah, it's a documentary. That first one was so good. The second one just was not good.
The second one was good. Did you listen to the third one?
I haven't listened to the third one. Is that the one where he's a trial?
Really good. The third one was
a trial?
No, it wasn't just a trial. It was like a whole court.
Yeah, the court.
In Cleveland.
Yeah, for him though, for Adnan, wasn't it?
No. It was just like one different court. like a court in Cleveland. All the
I don't
different
know,
cases that came up and stuff.
First one was just so good. I don't know.
You know they have a season 4.
Do they?
Yeah, it's not by Sarah Koenig. I
Nah.
believe that like the New York Times, somebody bought it.
Oh,
And,
really?
like, yeah. The New York Times bought it and they released season 4. It's called Nice White Parents. And if
Weird.
it's not Sarah Koenig, it's not Serial. Okay.
No, it's not serial anymore. That's a strange one. I don't know if I'd listen to that, honestly.
No,
The
I
first
haven't.
one
It's been
was.
out for like a year.
Oh
Nobody
no,
talked
then
about it.
well past
It did
my.
not hit the zeitgeist like Serials any of the other
No.
seasons.
And you know what I
of,
learned from?
what?
Okay.
What did you
No,
learn
I
from
was gonna say
Serial?
where I learned about Serial was from Rainn Wilson from The Office. He posted about it like numerous times on Twitter. I'm like, fuck, all right,
I
listen
don't
to this
remember
stupid
how
thing.
I found it, but I just found it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that you clearly, like, you listen to
Right.
if you knew anything about podcasts or listening to talk radio or any of that shit.
Right.
So,
The
but, go ahead.
I went on a road trip. On the road again. I went to New York and I didn't listen. I was like, man, maybe find some podcasts to listen to or whatever on the drive. And I was like, you know what? I had an Audible trial a couple months ago, and I had to use like the 3 books that they gave me. I had to like redeem them. So I'm like, you know what? Let me listen to one of those. I've never listened to it's not a book on tape. I don't know why we still call them books on tape, but that's how I think of them in my head. They're not on tape. But I was listening to The Martian. Good movie.
Okay, yeah,
Really good audiobook, and it's read by Will Wheaton.
really,
Yeah,
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton.
It's really good. I never thought I'd really be into listening to an audiobook, but it works.
It's so the last audiobook I listened to was Imperial Bedrooms by Brady Snell. Since it's read by Andrew McCarthy. And there is some weird shit in that book that he reads through, and listening to him read it is very disconcerting to your brain.
Really, Andrew McCarthy.
And he plays the main character in the movie Less Than Zero, and it's a sequel to that movie. It's a very meta sequel to a movie, to that book. It's very strange. It's a weird book, but it's really good. I mean, Brady Snell has always been one of my favorites, but
Right. I know. You love some Bret Easton Ellis.
love some American Psycho shit and everything else. He's selling signed movie posters on his Twitter for 5,000 Dogecoin.
I've got 2,500.
Like shit. Should have saved some of my stuff.
The other books I had are 2 Stephen King books.
Really? God, you would have never made it. You would have got through half.
I didn't even finish half. The Martian is 10 hours long.
Jesus Christ. That is crazy. See, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd like to read at my own pace. I don't want somebody to read to me. I feel like I'd be very sleepy at the end. Podcasts are different. Somebody's talking to somebody and it's like a conversation. You almost feel like you're part of the conversation. Sometimes you're learning something.
Maybe.
Like books are just not when they're listening to us. Obviously, nobody learns anything from this.
No, nobody learns.
But,
I hope not.
But you listen to a book and books transport me. I've always read fiction. You read nonfiction most of the time.
See, that's why I was really interested, because I was listening to fiction, and I don't usually do that.
So it's an escape. You read books to escape. So if I'm driving in my car, I'm not trying to escape. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B and reading.
I mean, this was a long trip.
Yeah.
I could have listened to other things, but let's try. I figured out, let me up my game a little bit. Let me a little sophistication to my drive.
Not a long trip, is it? It's like 4 hours.
Yeah,
It's not that long.
But I mean, granted, I did listen to the Mets games, so I didn't it's a 10-hour book. I didn't listen to the whole book. I got to finish it. So like now I'm like, when am I going to finish it? I'm not going on a long drive anytime soon. I guess I'm just gonna have to listen to it randomly when I'm working. It's hard to listen to an audiobook while you're working.
True.
Or like if you're writing, like you don't listen to an audiobook while you write. You'll just end up writing what they're saying. It's really weird.
Yeah, but if you listen to a podcast, you can miss a part of it and still go back.
Right.
So really, you want to pay attention to the book because you actually want to read the book or listen to the book.
Oh man, some of these audiobooks, like the Stephen King ones, They're so long. I don't know.
It's got to be. I don't know who the fuck reads these books.
Well, who reads them? Reading them is one thing, but listening to it.
No,
like,
I mean, like who reads them for the audiobook? You know what I mean?
His
Like,
different people.
Fucking
And
crazy.
Audible started doing ones where they have like like a full like not just the reading of it, not just the narration, but like a full audio presentation of it.
Kind of like a movie.
Kind of
but
like
in
like
audio
an
form.
old radio series, a radio
that
series.
one podcast I listened to, Drinking Bros or whatever. The main guy, he's written like a series of books, St. James, Street James novels or whatever. And it's like as the sun rises, it dawns on them. They had like 50 fucking people do this book, and they're all different characters. They got music in it. It's like
like a full thing.
Like a full, like almost like a movie, but in audio form. So yeah, right. I mean, it's coming that way. Fucking books are dying. I mean,
yeah, but audiobooks are not. Obviously, people are listening and buying them.
No, real books are.
By the way, let me just the Stand, which is like his longest book. You know how long the audiobook version of that is?
It's got to be like 22 hours.
47 hours.
Holy shit!
47 hours. You could listen to it for 2 straight days and just finish it.
I have we talked about this on the podcast before, but I have I bought it at a garage sale. It was a cassette from the book Less Than Zero. It's the cassette version. It's like the audiobook version of that, but it's on cassette, and it's read by Kevin Bacon. I don't have a tape deck, so I've never listened to it. I gotta find a tape deck somewhere.
If you drove and it was an hour to work each way, it would take you almost an entire month to listen to that.
Yeah, it would be
a really long time. If you only worked 5 days a week, like that's just nuts. If you had to buy, like how many CDs would that be?
A lot. God, what do they put? How many hours are in one? 72 minutes? Is that the max?
Well, like you could do probably longer.
Or you can do like a what do they call it? A MP3 CD or whatever the hell they call them. Like you used to be able to put a whole
but like not every car will. You can't. That won't work in every car.
I haven't listened to a CD in fucking years.
I haven't either. Let's see here. Books on CD. I can't even find it. I know it exists. I can't even find it. The Stand audiobook on CD. How many CDs? I need to know this.
37.
Yeah, 37.
Holy shit. that was a guess.
37. Do you imagine like
Griffin sucked 37 dicks?
It's like a whole it's like one of those whole
At least they weren't 38. That's why would you not just buy the fucking book at that point? You have to change out 37 fucking CDs.
You'd have to if you had a 6-disc CD changer, you'd have to change it 7 times.
It's fucking well, yeah, 7 times because the extra.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be 6. It had to be 7. It's got
it
one
wouldn't
more.
Be 6. That'd be 7. You have that one CD just floating around in there. You have to hit the button like 5 times to get to that one CD. Man, a 6 CD changer. That was the dumbest fucking shit of all time.
I never had a disc changer in my car.
I never had one in my car. My parents had one
like
in the house.
We had a car that had a 6-disc changer, but it was in the dash. It was like part of the car. It wasn't it wasn't like a separate thing.
My parents had one in the house. They had like had the whole thing in there, and it popped out. The thing was like the size of a laser disc. You put all the CDs in there, and then you nudge it the wrong way. You accidentally hit it. One of the CDs falls out inside the fucking thing, and you have to like take the whole thing apart to get it out. Stupidest fucking thing ever. Fucking dumb fucking inventions these people come up with. Yeah, books on tape don't do it for me. I'd like a good physical book in my hand to read stuff,
In the toilet. On the toilet, not in the toilet.
Or
in the toilet.
Yeah, in the toilet. Squeeze them in there. I don't mind Kindle. I don't mind reading books on the Kindle. That's always fine, but I do prefer books. But books weigh a lot more than the Kindle.
CD disc changers for a second. Okay. Now that it popped in my head. I had one. Do you remember like when we were in high school, like you wanted a cool multi-disc changer.
Yeah.
It was like a thing, and a CD Walkman. That's what you wanted with anti-skip. Remember, you had the anti-skip.
Yes. And it still skipped. It didn't fucking matter.
It would
Didn't fucking
like
matter.
the first one I had. I had like a 3 seconds skip buffer. Like 3 seconds. Why even bother?
Yeah, I mean they still skipped. It didn't matter. You could drop that fucking thing and still skip. I remember I had like I want to say I had a Sony Discman when I was in like maybe 10th grade, and the CD I remember listening to at school, and it lasted. Me listening to CDs at school lasted all of about a month until I got really sick of bringing that fucking thing in. The battery's always dying. I would listen to Sugar Ray Floored, and it's actually
of all the CDs, Sugar Ray. That's really.
I'll tell you what. Sugar Ray Floyd's a weird album. That's like the first album, and it has some weird shit on it. Just peep that album one day, listeners.
Peep that album.
Peep that album. But they had some more rock-esque. They weren't their every morning band yet. They were more of like they were a rock band. They had a bunch of rock songs on there, and
that wasn't their first album. You know that, right?
No, but I'm gonna say it was like their first mainstream album.
Yes.
What was it? They had what was the one before that? I can't remember.
Their album before that, according to Lemonade, Lemonade and Brownies.
Lemonade and Brownie, yeah.
Never heard.
I was gonna say it's Lemonade something. I couldn't remember. I know because I think Tonic had an album called Lemonade something too. I can't remember.
Their original band name was Shrinky Dinks.
Nice. I don't think they would be as popular.
Probably not, but they were threatened with a lawsuit by Shrinky Dinks, the toy.
Shrinky Dink's even still around at this point. They would have got free publicity out of it. They should have just let them name it.
Are Shrinky Dinks still around? That's a good question.
I doubt it.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
You know they
That's
don't make
nostalgia.
they discontinued Easy Bake Oven for a couple years too, because
They
kids
brought
were
it back,
burning
though.
themselves.
Yeah, they brought it back though.
Remember Creepy Crawlies?
Yeah, when you made the molds with the bugs, and then they had was that the one you could eat or is that not the one you could eat?
Creepy Crawlies, I don't think you could eat.
No, they had one that you could eat though.
Maybe
that
it
you
was.
made like little. I don't know. I don't remember. Dude, we're talking 20 fucking years ago. So there's an album I really like from the year 2000 called the band's name is Caviar, and it's like their self-titled album. And I was listening to it today. I just popped it on. That album is 21 fucking years old. I was like, holy shit.
You know what?
I'm like,
you know what'll piss you off?
I'm old.
Yeah, I don't
stuff.
I don't know Caviar, that band.
Tangerine Speedo. You probably know that song.
I
If you've heard
probably
it.
do. I think you played it like a bajillion times before, or
Probably.
it was on like the soundtrack to one of the movies that you wrote. Do they
Probably, yeah.
How many albums did they put out? Like one?
No, like 6, I think.
According to this, 2.
No,
According to
there's more
Wikipedia,
than that.
2.
Really?
Yes.
Could have sworn it was more than that.
But you know what band I like to bring up, and I know you hate them? Is Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Oh my god. You and Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
I had that CD.
Oh, they have a bunch of singles. They had 2 actual full-length albums, yeah. They haven't had an album in 16 years. Jimmy's Chicken Shack. Didn't you have that other weird... Remember that album you got for free when we went to like a baseball game? Was it a baseball? Yeah, it was a baseball game.
Oh, right. It was
God, what was that?
Jamie something.
I don't know. He didn't make it famous, so I don't know.
It was. Hold on. Now you're gonna make me look this up. Damn it.
It was like Jason Mraz. You said it was like Jason Mraz. Remember Jason Mraz's first album?
It was so good,
Back
and
in
then
the-
like it was so overplayed.
Oh God, waiting for my rocket to come or whatever. And he was good. Now he is making duets with. I think it was like Megan Trainor or some shit.
Really?
I think so. Somebody. I don't know,
let's
they play him at work.
Jamie Cullum. I found it. Jamie Cullum. I think I got it for signing up for a credit card.
You did. I think it was like a Citibank credit card or some shit like that, or a Chase credit card. And then you just
I think
immediately
so.
cancel the card.
I did. He's still around, kind of.
Is he?
Yeah. He's big in the UK. He's a UK guy. I actually really liked that album too, by the way.
It was really random that was the album they gave out for free.
I don't know. Maybe it was like they were trying to like make him popular. But did we
who
get
the
that
fuck
at a
is this
baseball game? I don't remember that.
I think so. Maybe it was like I honestly think it was a baseball, like one of those booths at a baseball game.
Maybe it wasn't just him. Maybe there are other songs on that. I can't.
No, it was just him. I'm pretty
Are
sure.
you sure?
It was like him jumping on the front cover or something.
I can't find the album. There it is. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Mm-hmm. It's a 20 something. That's the name of the album.
Where did you get that album?
Dude, I don't know. I really don't know. I hadn't even thought about that in almost 20 years.
What year did that album come out?
2003.
20 years ago? Okay. So like 18 years.
May 2004 in the United States.
Okay, so 17 years ago.
Where would we have gone? Was it a baseball game that we would have gone together and gotten it there? I feel like it was a concert that we went to.
Why would they give out I mean, maybe 2004 though. We didn't go to concerts in 2004.
That's not true.
What concerts did we go to in 2004? I was moving. I wasn't even yeah, I was living in New York, but I was
Summer Sanitarium was 2003.
3. That was in July.
Did we go see?
Was it like?
When was Blink? No, that was before. That was not. That was like 99.
Well,
that
was way before that. Yeah, before that.
Baseball
We didn't go to
game?
that concert together either. I thought it was a baseball game.
What kind of a baseball game?
I don't know. Because we didn't go to any Long Island Ducks.
This is blowing my mind because I can't remember.
I mean, I guess it could have been a concert. Maybe it was that OAR concert.
I didn't go to an OAR concert.
You didn't go to that concert when we got free tickets?
No.
Damn, dude, I don't know.
Did we go to baseball games? The only thing I can think of was like, I know it wasn't at Shea Stadium.
Didn't we go to the Hagerstown Suns game when you came to?
Yeah, but you were living in Pennsylvania then.
Yeah, maybe it was later than 2004.
But why would I be getting that CD like later than 2000, like when it first came out? Like, why would I be? Here you go. Here's some CD of a guy that came out a year ago. You might like it. I feel like I even got it before the U.S. release, though.
I don't know. I just remember you getting it at a booth
my mind,
somewhere.
but it didn't come out in Europe until 2008, end of 2003.
And I can picture it in my head, you signing up for this stupid thing. Like a Citibank booth or something, whatever it was. I don't know.
I can't, man. I can go back and look to see. It would have been, if any place, it would have been either a baseball game or it would have been Jones Beach.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jones Beach. Where did we go in Jones Beach, though? Other than we went to see Metallica, but that wasn't Jones Beach. That was in Jersey.
Right.
I don't think they would have gave a Jamie Cullum album out at that fucking place. If I'm being honest.
Oh, dude. It was 2000. That was when we went to see Dysfunctional Family Picnic. That was that year.
DFP 8?
Yes, that was 2004.
You got a Jamie Cullum album at DFP 8.
Yes, that's what it was. That's what it was.
That was a great concert, by the way.
Was a great concert.
That was a great concert. Fucking Strokes, Brand New, Taking Back Sunday. So many good bands.
Beastie Boys,
Oh,
Midtown.
So there's not a lot of people that can say they saw Beastie Boys in concert anymore. Not anymore. I mean,
JC did like a guest appearance. Remember?
Did he?
Yeah.
No, was he?
Yeah.
At that one? I know he did one at the Eminem concert I went to when I was high out of my mind.
Yeah, you don't remember that? He came out for like one song.
Really?
Yes.
No, I don't remember that. I wasn't even drunk. I don't remember that at all.
He came out right before the Strokes came out.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh,
that wasn't really his scene.
I don't know. He just came. I don't know. K-Rock doesn't even exist anymore.
Wasn't my brother there? Because he would know. That's weird.
I
don't know.
I think he was there. Yeah, he was there. You could ask him.
Wasn't it me, you, my brother, Fickin? Wasn't Fickin there, or did he not go?
Man, I can't remember.
Was Deedle there wearing his sweater vest?
No. Dude, it was so hot that day.
It never mattered for Deedle.
Yeah,
He just wore that fucking sweater vest everywhere he went. It was so fucking. It was like Doug Funny.
I mean, K Rock doesn't even exist anymore.
I know,
Like modern rock radio doesn't exist anymore.
but you can still look up DFP8. But I don't remember him coming out for that.
K Rock doesn't exist in New York. It is now. Oh, it's alt 92.3, New York's new alternative.
Easy. Like, what do they play though?
I don't know. Well, maybe they did kind of change it. It was like a pop station for a while, or it was like top 40.
Oh, they have video of this shit. We were very fucking close to this stage, by the way.
Wait, there's video?
You have Beastie Boys, K-Rock,
Oh.
Dysfunctional Family Picnic, 8, 619. Hang on. I don't want it to play. Hang on a second. Shit. It's going to want to play in. Come on, computer.
Dysfunctional Family Picnic.
619, 2000. Was that when we went? I mean,
Yes.
it very well could be.
Yeah, it was. That was it.
Yeah. So there's video of that Beastie
And
Boys.
like, there's not a lot of video out there of like, you know, this is 2004. So if you wanted to record, you had to bring in like an actual camcorder, you know, not your phone. Is this like the whole
No, they
set?
didn't have. It looks like it's 15 minutes long.
That's
Did
wild.
Jay-Z come out for the Beastie Boys?
I think he came out right before the Strokes came out. Yeah, he's on here. He's at the end of this clip.
Then he came out for the Beastie Boys, I think.
He came out at the end.
Yeah, there he is. Now I kind of remember. Now that I see it, I kind of remember. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder if we're on the video because we were right up front, dude.
I
Probably
doubt
see
it. We're
my
not that
fat
close.
fucking. It was so we were pretty fucking close.
Why only Beastie Boys? Why not anybody else?
Dysfunctional Picnic. What was it? 6/19/2004, right?
Yeah. Like I found Dysfunctional Family Picnic 5 video. I wasn't at that one. I was at 3. I want to say 3.
I found the Strokes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, set list. Let me see.
The set list.
No,
I was
found
at
both, just set.
2, 7,
Which
and
one?
8.
Which one did we go? We went to 2. I went to another one too, didn't we?
Well, the Metallica one was the Summer Sanitarium /
Definitely, yeah.
Dysfunctional Family Picnic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is it. This is 43. This is 43 minutes long.
Really? Man, we're
Yeah, this is the set. Shit.
Is it June
Fucking crazy.
19th, 2004, right? Or June 9th?
Yeah.
June 19th.
June 19th. Yeah, I mean we were damn close though. I don't know.
I mean, this is
Walk
like
on
right.
New York.
This was right after their second album had come out.
Yeah, that was a really good set by them. It was Reptilia.
Oh, dude, they just came out
Reptilia,
and played
wasn't
for
it, the
40
album?
minutes straight. It was fantastic.
I know, it was so good. Brand New was good. He played a weird acoustic set. Jesse Lacey, and then
He's a crack.
Who
He's
else
a
was there?
Heroin addict.
Yeah, he was in Taking Back Sunday, and from what I remember is they booted his ass out.
Yeah, well,
They didn't get along with him. And then wasn't the White Stripes on there too?
at ours, no.
Who was it then? There was somebody else. The
Darkness.
Yes.
The Yeah were there. The Darkness.
Yeah, Darkness.
Who
That was
only
a
have
weird
like one song. Cypress
One
Hill was
song.
there too. It was like, all right, not really the right crowd for that. Okay.
They tried to be a rock band. Remember? They had
Cypress
that
Hill?
one really.
Yeah, it was like a
they had
rock-
Rockstar. The Rockstar song or whatever. That
I
was a
do
pretty
remember
fucking
that
good song
now. Like
though.
a rap. They had like a rap rock album. That was the thing though. It was rap rock.
Rap
Like
rock.
99 to
Rap rock.
2005, you had your Kid Rocks and Limp Bizkits, rap rock. That's what it
rock.
was. And most of it just doesn't hold up. It just does
No,
not
it
really
doesn't.
hold up. Like
Nope.
for nostalgic value, sure, like a once in a while thing, but you're not gonna like put it on a playlist and listen to it a lot. Like you're not gonna go back and listen to the whole Limp Bizkit first album. It's just not good as a whole.
No.
You know, actually, my favorite Limp Bizkit song isn't even on one of their albums. It's the live version of a song they did at Woodstock.
Yeah, you know what's really funny is you bring up Woodstock, and when I was working at the law firm way back in the day,
Way back.
so one of the way back in the day, I mean, you're talking probably 20 years ago. So yeah, it's way back in the day. Half my life is over now, Mark.
Half my life. Were you only gonna live to 72?
I'm 37. How old do you think I am?
Oh,
Jesus.
I don't know. Half your life. So I guess I'm sorry. You can live to 74. I got it off. I was off a little.
Yes, God, thank you. Yeah, I don't see any more. I'm looking for more videos, but
You're not really gonna
I
find
have to really
videos.
go. No, I have to really wait. Oh, that's 2012.
The
I have
ones
to
you
really
would
go
want would be
dig
the
it.
Taking Back Sunday set. That was a good set.
Yeah, but
And he was fucking
that was
out of his
during the
mind. He was
day.
like climbing the
Climbing-
the scaffolding.
It was all. That's why I really, honestly, and this is gonna sound really lame, but I fell in love with Taking Back Sunday then because that was a fucking awesome set.
I fell in love with them.
Fell in love with that band, dude. And from then on, I've been a huge fan of Taking Back Sunday. Just how it is. But
And Midtown.
in Midtown,
But they don't
Midtown's
exist
awesome.
anymore.
Fucking assholes.
Fucking Cobra Starship. Fuck them.
They're not even around. They're not even around anymore.
No, they're not.
Fucking losers. What was the Cobra Starship? Was one of the girls from the Sounds, and who's the other guy? I can't remember his name.
Gabe Saporta.
No, and yeah, him, and then somebody
He's
else
the
was in the
Midtown
band.
guy.
He's the Midtown guy. What a fucking great album
He's in
that
a
was,
band
too.
now. No, I'm sorry. He's not in a band now. He runs like a talent management firm.
I wonder if we can get him on the podcast. I'd like to talk to him, pick his brain.
What would you talk to him about? What could you possibly talk to him about?
I don't know. I want to know how much pussy he got from that album because he was a rock star, dude.
What, that one Cobra Starship album or the one
No,
Midtown album?
The Midtown album, probably.
But Cobra Starship was way bigger than any Midtown was. Period.
Not for me. Not for me, though.
Not for you, but in general, he had like 2 huge hits from it. I believe it had like 2 top 10 hits from.
Midtown had that song on the Spider-Man soundtrack, though, too.
Yeah,
Keep in
come
mind.
on. That's the Spider-Man soundtrack, or 2 songs that went. Let's see, U.S. number 7, so 2 top 10 hits. One of them featuring Leighton Meester. Holy shit, we're aging ourselves here.
She's still around, though, so I mean, we're not aging ourselves too bad.
What is she even famous for? The Gossip Girl?
OC, and Gossip Girl.
Was she in the OC? I never watched the OC.
No, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm thinking she's married to the dude from the OC, actually, Adam Brody. She's married to Adam Brody.
Ah, okay.
So, but she was on Gossip Girl. She was on some other. She was on Single Parents on ABC that got canceled a couple years ago.
I'm surprised they haven't tried rebooting the OC.
I'm here for that.
you would be. You'd be sending
long as
DVR as soon as it was announced. Not that
I don't have live TV.
I know it was a joke.
But,
it was a joke.
My TiVo, get my TiVo out and put that on there.
Bloop, bloop.
Bloop. Oh, so great! I miss my fucking TiVo. Bloop, 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 bloop. Ah, so great.
Would they ever?
You know what?
Would they reboot that?
The TiVo?
No, not the TiVo. They still make TiVo.
Well, Josh Schwartz is the guy who created that show, I'm pretty sure. And he created Chuck. And he hasn't done anything lately? I don't think. Josh Schwartz. So that was like his claim to fame was the OC and Chuck.
Oh, they're doing a gossip. He did Gossip Girl.
Yes.
And they're doing like a Gossip Girl thing. And he is the co-developer of the Nancy Drew show on CW.
Which apparently is not bad. I don't know. I've never watched it.
And the co-developer of Dynasty on CW, which is still on.
It's made in Canada, dude. It's cheap. Canadian shows are cheap.
I didn't know it was still on.
Yeah,
I forgot that
shows.
they even did it.
Well, it's like one of those things. Like, you know what show was better than that? Was Melrose Place when they rebooted that. And that show got canceled after like 13 episodes.
You see that CW is expanding to 7 nights a week?
With what shows? They're not going to have anything left. I mean, The Flash has got to be done. Legends of Tomorrow is going to be done at some point here shortly. I would
Apparently,
imagine.
it's to get more programming on streaming services, but they're going to air it on television too. So they're going to have Saturday night programming beginning next season. They've never
I
had
mean,
Saturday night programming.
Black Lightning's over. Superman and Lois is not bad, but it's whatever. Batwoman's probably going to be over.
Batwoman is probably going to be over. I
They got
forgot it even
renewed.
existed. I don't even know what's on CW anymore, really.
Ever since
What's
I
on
haven't
right
watched it. So the two shows that I watch religiously on CW are gone. Arrow and Supernatural.
Let's see. Flash has been renewed. Legends of Tomorrow has been renewed. Riverdale's been renewed. Dynasty's been renewed. Black Lightning is ending. Charmed has a reboot. Yep. Roswell they brought back,
Yes.
and then there's a Vampire Diaries spinoff that's on.
Legacies or whatever.
Yeah. Nancy Drew. I didn't even know that was on.
Yeah.
Is that any good? Can't be that good.
Apparently it's not bad. Second season, I think.
Walker got renewed. Superman and Lois got renewed, and
true.
a Kung Fu reboot.
Is
You know they had a Kung Fu reboot.
I honestly didn't. Are they bringing back David Carradine from the dead? That'd be weird.
It's a reimagining,
Oh,
not a reboot.
just like Walker Texas Ranger is a reimagining, because that has nothing to do. He's not.
Wait. Do they have a
isn't a fucking Kung
single?
Fu.
Is there a single original show on the CW right now that's not based on a comic or a reboot or anything or a spin-off of something else?
No, I don't think so.
Let me see here. What is The Outpost?
I think it was a Canadian show. It's original, but it's a Canadian show. I'm pretty sure. It's bought for CW there.
So it's not
I
like
think.
their own.
No,
It looks like
I
it's a
don't believe
summer
so.
show. Okay, so it's not really like theirs. What's All American? That's an original show.
That's an original show. Yeah, actually, apparently pretty good too. I've never watched it though.
All American has been renewed. They just renew everything because they need stuff.
I see. That's why I don't know why they didn't renew that. They didn't do Green Arrow and the Canaries. That show would have done really well. I don't know why they didn't pick that show up.
Expensive.
Fucking random. Is it though?
I think it has to do with the superheroes. They kind of want to get away from it because they want to put it on HBO. And speaking of HBO, did you see the Warner Media stuff?
No. What?
So AT&T owns or
Oh
owned,
yeah, I did
they
hear
still
about
own
this.
it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they still own it.
Mm. Like AT&T is merging with Warner Media or buying Warner Media.
No, they are
whatever.
owned by AT. They're trying to spin it off. Okay, they're trying to spin off Warner Media and into its own thing and merge it with Discovery Incorporated.
Mhm.
So they want to get rid of it. So yet again, they're talking about combining more streaming services with HBO, with Warner Media and Discovery. Like, could they fuck up their streaming services anymore? They've made it so confusing.
HBO Max is actually pretty fucking good too. Not gonna lie.
It is, but
actually-
but Cinemax Go still exists, or Cinemax Go.
Max Go.
It still exists.
Which is confusing in itself because nobody watches fucking Cinemax.
And
Who
it's
the fuck
still
watches
missing.
Cinemax?
It's still missing a lot of stuff that they had on their networks. It's on like other things still. It doesn't make sense to me.
No, there's a lot of shit missing on HBO Max, and there's a lot of shit missing on like Paramount Plus and stuff like that too. Like just random. They have a bunch of old TV shows, but they're missing like more recent shows. I want some of the shows that got canceled after like 6 episodes. That's what I want. I want some of that shit.
Well, when
They still have them.
when we talked about rebooting this podcast, we were going to do that. We were going to talk about the shows that lasted for like a season and be like, and talk about them.
Like Cop Rock.
Cop Rock.
Cop Rock.
If HBO, like, if it was any other company and they didn't have like the HBO programming, they would have failed a long time ago.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. I mean, HBO has a lot of its own shit they can put on there. A lot of shows they made that did really well.
Has been a ginormous clusterfuck. ever since the whole Ted Turner sold it to Time Warner, or AOL, it became AOL Time Warner. Remember, or even in the late '80s when Ted Turner decided he was going to start selling everything. Ever since then, it's just been a clusterfuck.
Don't they still own TBS and TNT and all that shit?
Yes.
So speaking
So
of which,
Warner Media owns HBO, TBS, TNT, CNN, the Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Turner Classic Movies. They own, some of the AT&T sports nets, but not all of the AT. They don't own all of them, like 100%, which is ridiculous.
did you see? Speaking of sports stuff, did you see that they changed Fox Sports to Bally Sports? Like for all these
Bally,
local channels,
like Bally, the gaming company,
Bally, Bally Sports. It's not
like
Fox
Bally
Sports.
Casino.
I guess I don't know. It's weird. Like I don't have cable anymore, but I watch the shit on, the MLB TV or whatever. And whenever I watch it, it's like Bally Sports. I'm like, what the fuck is Bally?
They were acquired by Diamond Sports
Weird. I'm like, what the fuck
2019
is this?
because it was Disney was required to sell them when they bought Fox.
Oh,
So now they had a
There you go.
partnership with Bally's, which is a gambling corporation. That's weird.
that is very weird.
That's really weird.
Isn't gambling illegal in baseball?
No, well,
I mean,
in some states they
not the
partner
game.
with DraftKings now.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't done anything on DraftKings.
Nah, fuck it. It's just ridiculous.
I'm not a gambling. I'm not into gambling.
By the way, Turner, or I should say, Time Warner, whatever it is, whatever Warner Media. Okay, they also own MLB Network, part of it,
Oh, Jesus.
and they own
Christ.
NBA
everything.
TV. That's so much.
They could just have their own.
Y'all got
they could have-
Boomerang.
Y'all got Boomerang. That's a funny story. They could just make their own TV thing. They can make their own TV network of all the channels
do.
they have.
That's
Basically
what
have-
HBO Go is basically.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
so
really
not-
good. It's got a lot of good
I-
stuff, and it works well. Like it's nothing. The search function sucks, but you can
really hope they
generally
don't-
find things.
I hope they don't fuck it up.
They're gonna fuck it up.
You know what comes out tomorrow? Is that Patton
Your mom.
Oswalt
The
Modoc? Yeah. Which I'm actually looking forward to. It looks really
Did
fucking
you watch
good.
it?
There's
Did you watch
also-
the trailer? It looks
Yeah, it
fucking
looks-
hilarious.
It looks fucking great. I'm just super. It has like an Aqua Teen vibe to it that I'm here for.
No, it's a robot chicken vibe. It's made by the same guys.
Oh no, but I mean, it's got like that sense of humor. Like they all had that kind of vibe, though. You know what I mean? It has like a deadpan kind of whatever, which is another show that I miss
Aqua Teen?
so much.
What about like
I
Sea
missed
Lab
that.
and all that?
No, I liked Venture Brothers, but I didn't dig Sea Lab. But Venture Brothers, Aqua Teen, what was the other one? Harvey Birdman. Like I missed those fucking shows. Harvey Birdman was fucking
There's
great.
139 Aqua Teen Hunger Force episodes.
That show was on. I don't think that show was supposed to last as long as it did. And then they
Oh
put
no!
a fucking
But like, it
movie
probably
out.
cost like $30 to make an episode. Are you kidding?
Ah, so great. What a great voice cast too. Carl. Ah, so great. What a great fucking show.
Just, man, I remember that was. Remember when Adult
Here
Swim
comes-
was like the fucking jam. Like
But
after
what-
they got the rights to Family Guy, like Adult Swim was like the hottest thing on TV for a while. Like,
Yeah.
it was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, because didn't Comedy Central have the rights to Futurama and all that shit? There was the one that had, I think Comedy Central had the rights to Futurama, and I think TBS probably had some too. But
Comedy Central
I
like,
know.
was who they rebooted it. But
Oh,
I
did
think
they?
it was on
Was that
Adult
the-
Swim for a while.
it probably was.
Adult Swim has had every cartoon at some point or another.
Yeah, pretty much. And they've tried their fair at live action stuff, and it never really seems to work.
People must watch it because some of that stuff's been on for a while, like Children's Hospital or NTSF, SD, SVU. I don't know the name of that show.
Children's Hospital is a very creepy fucking show, by the way.
What
Forgery.
is it? I've never.
It's just a weird show. It's like one of those weird. It's like written like a fucking cartoon, but it's live action. Very strange. I haven't watched it in fucking years.
There's a show on HBO Max. It's a Max original. It's a cartoon. It would definitely fit in the Adult Swim vibe. I don't know. I was flipping through one day and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And I turned it on. I can't remember the name of it now. But But I would recommend it. Fuck, what the hell's the name of it?
You know, where can you even watch Aqua Teen anymore?
HBO Max.
Is it on there?
I want to say yes.
Challenge
I
accepted.
gotta look. God, this is such thrilling.
You know, it's thrilling TV.
It's called Close Enough. That's the name of the show.
Yeah.
And it's by one of the guys who did regular show on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, man. It's funny. It's
Yeah,
really, it's really weird and kind of like out there. It's not realistic at all.
We talked about some of this stuff not too long ago, but we talked about what was going to be on Paramount Plus, like the MTV shows and stuff. I think Clone Hive's on there. And remember, I sent you a picture. I think it is, but I sent you a picture of, because I have the first season of Undergrads on DVD.
Yes, you did.
I sent you a picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is, but the one show that I've always wanted on DVD is 3 South, and it's never come out. It's never come out. I don't know why. It's such a great fucking show. Real nice, Joe. The tiger has cancer. Like the dumbest shit ever. What a great show. But yeah, I mean, Paramount Plus, between that and Paramount Plus and Peacock, the only thing that sucks about Peacock is that there's commercials involved, and I hate that.
So they are rebooting Clone High. Okay.
I did hear that.
And I'm looking at like what's coming up soon on HBO Max. They're doing a Velma show.
Why?
I don't like for adult programming, not kids, adult.
It's kind of weird. Who's playing Velma?
I don't know.
I need to know, Mark.
Mindy Kaling.
What? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I hate Mindy Kaling. Don't find her even remotely funny.
And then this other show, Fired on Mars, an existential workplace comedy set 5 minutes in the future, voiced by Pete Davidson.
That's a weird one.
It is a weird one. Clone High got a 2-season order.
I guess the pitch was good.
Velma, an adult animated comedy telling the origin story of Velma Dinkley, the unsung underappreciated hero.
Well, I guess if it's animated, it's not that bad.
It's animated. She's just doing the voice, but like it's just
deal with animated.
Like, who pitched that?
They're just looking for content, man. They're fishing for fucking content. That's just a weird one. But speaking of renewals and all the shit, like that SEAL Team show, Clarice, and your Evil show.
I know they all go to Paramount Plus.
I'll go to Paramount Plus.
Does that mean? I mean, did they do weekly or did they drop them all? Because I will binge the shit out of Evil. I cannot wait for season 2. I haven't been looking forward to this show in quite some time. That's my jam, though.
I think they're going to do it like weekly because they said they're going to have the first 5 episodes on CBS, and then the rest of them are going to air on Paramount Plus. So I would imagine they're probably doing weekly.
When does it start? When does it start?
Next season? Oh, Evil? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Second, it's got to be coming out soon, I would think.
I can't see here. Oh, they haven't said a date. They have to be done filming it by now. SEAL Team. Evil. New season coming soon. Clarice. Thanks. Great. There you go.
There you go.
Thanks for the poster coming soon. Like, you can't give me a date? Come on. Ridiculous. I says. Did you find Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Why am I looking on my computer?
Max, I have no idea.
Why am I looking on my computer when I could just find it on my phone? I'm much faster, probably. Yes, Aqua Teen Hunger Force is on HBO Max.
Thank fucking God.
I know what you're watching tonight.
I don't think Haley.
It's got all the episodes.
I don't know if Haley appreciates that. Does it have the movie Aqua Teen Hunger Force : movie film for theaters?
Yes.
Nice. I know what I'm doing on Saturday night.
Maybe not. Aqua Teen.
What a great show that was. Oh man, where did we even find that show?
I don't know. It was on Adult Swim.
Yeah, I know, but it was like something we just found one day, and I was like, "This show is fucking great."
It was because it was on at midnight. Like it came on like after the 2 episodes of Family Guy, and then it was on at midnight.
That's when the new shit aired, though. It was like the new stuff aired at midnight. It was like 12:05 or something.
Yeah,
And went from 12:05 to 12:20. I'm like, what the fuck? These 15-minute episodes.
it is not on. It is not on HBO Max. But did you know
God
they're
damn it,
making
Mark.
a second one? I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah.
Did I get a second Aqua Teen movie?
Yes, they are.
It's the greatest day of my life,
On May
Mark.
12th, they just announced last week. They announced it. How did I miss that?
How did I miss that?
I don't know, but they're also
God
making
damn it.
a Venture Brothers film too,
Good. They need it.
and a Metalocalypse.
I never liked that show.
No, I didn't either, but I could see the humor there. I could see what they were trying to do. It just wasn't my jam.
Yeah. No, like Venture Brothers and Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Harvey Birdman. I'm trying to think what the other ones were. This
C Lab.
C-Lab. C-Lab was okay. Johnny Quest was like an R-rated version of Johnny Quest. I'm trying to think what the other ones were, but yeah, those are some funny fucking shows, man. They got. I had a lot of those seasons on DVD.
You were thinking
Like
like
Venture
Robot
Brothers.
Chicken, or
The funny thing is, I never really liked Robot Chicken all
they
that
had
much.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Yes, that was a great one.
That's on HBO Max.
I have a Space Coast pop vinyl over here somewhere that I bought a long time ago.
And what else? Isn't Eric Andre on that on Adult Swim?
Is this show on there?
I believe it is.
That is the weirdest fucking shit I've ever seen, by the way.
The weirdest fucking
He is
show.
a
Did you watch this
fucking
movie
weird.
on Netflix?
The Millers versus or whatever it is, the machines.
No, he has
Or
like a Jackass style movie.
No. He's actually a voice in
He's got a voice in a lot of things.
Millers versus the Machines or
Is he?
something
I
that's on
wanna see
Netflix.
that. I do want to see that.
It's really fucking good, actually. Surprisingly, me and the kid watched it the other day. It was really good. It's really good.
He's also
Enjoyable.
a voice in Disenchantment, which is by the Futurama guys.
Oh, really?
Anyway, the movie he's in is Bad Trip. And
Check
it's
it
like a
out.
Jackass style film where they do pranks on people.
He's kind of funny.
Dude, it's fucking. I can't believe you haven't seen it. It came out on Netflix like I want to say March.
Nah, I don't watch I watch series.
I know
a lot of times.
It's only like not even an hour and a half. It's 84 minutes long.
Oh,
but like, there's a part where they end up having like a crazy night in the film, because it's kind of like pranking, but there's also a story to it. Kind of like, what was it, Bad Grandpa?
Yeah.
That style. They wake up after a night of partying, and him and his buddy are stuck with a Chinese finger trap together by the penises. And like they really like they're like walking down the street like that, and they're asking people for help.
Oh my god.
And
He does seem like the kind of
have
dude
to
who would
watch
do.
it. It is unreal. Like some of the pranks that they do on people, and like some of them are like borderline mean, and some of them are like, oh my god, I can't believe he did that. There's a scene where they get like wasted, hot, like take like a drugs or something, and it's just fucking. I was cracking up, man.
What was the
funny as
video?
shit.
What was the one where he's doing his talk show or whatever, and he really fucks with that guy, whoever it is, the one of the guys from The Bachelor or something like that. He really fucks with him the whole time or something.
Well, the time he brought out, was it the Bachelor, Vinny or Paulie D from Jersey Shore, and then like he comes out, and then like it's like, and then he's like talking to him. He's like, "All right, here's our guest, Paulie D," and it's like a guy that looks like Paulie D, and then a guy that looks like Hannibal Buress comes out, and then Andy Samberg comes out looking like Eric Andre, and it's the weirdest fucking clip because they just keep doing what they do, and you can see Eric Andre trying to see how far Andy Samberg would go, and it's one of my favorite clips I've seen in a while.
He might be. He's doing something completely different than everybody else. I give him a lot of.
Oh man, he's way out there.
He is. He really is, dude. He's every time I watch any clips that he's a part of, I always bust out laughing because he's just doing shit that nobody else does. It's really, really fucking funny. He reminds me a little bit of Zach Galifianakis with the Between Two Ferns things. But the way he does that, kind of almost
Maybe,
semi-serious,
right?
semi-serious.
I mean, like, there's not a lot of Between Two Ferns.
No. But I'm saying like in that way where it's almost like semi-real.
Right.
But he's really doing like the stupid shit. So fucking
I
funny.
need to watch like all of Eric Andre like from the beginning, and not just like some clips that people put on YouTube.
What do you find that shit at? What do you find the Eric Andre show? I want to watch every single episode of that.
On HBO Max.
Is it on there? I gotta watch it. I think I'm gonna be up till like 4:00 in the morning tonight watching.
I think
Eric
each
Andre.
episode is only like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean it's an Adult Swim show, so I mean, or whatever you want to call it now. Is Adult Swim still around?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's on it now?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't have TV. I don't know.
I don't either. To be honest with you, I have no idea what would be on those shows.
It
Probably
starts at 11 o'clock, right?
No, 12. Does it start at 12?
No, it used to start at 11.
No idea. Don't have
It
TV
used
anymore.
to start at 11 because I remember now it's 8 p.m. I guess the real harder stuff comes on at like 11. When did it start at 8? That's got to be newer.
That's weird though. Because
Let's see, 2014.
Oh, okay. I would say like Aqua Teen's not that hard. It was a little risque.
Yeah, a little
It's
bit
not
scary.
hard.
So what's on there now? Man, I don't know any of these fucking shows, man. I don't know any of these except for Rick and Morty. That's about it. And Robot Chicken, I guess, is still on.
Jesus Christ. Is it
Squid
really?
Billies is still on.
Oh my lord, that show sucks.
Mama Named Me Sheriff. That's a show that's on there. Ballmasters 9009.
I'm pretty sure we could have like Buttfucker 3000 on there.
Buttfucker 3000. There's a show called Black Jesus. It's got Charlie Murphy.
Murphy. I
never
thought he
heard of
died. I thought Charlie Murphy died.
He did die.
What the fuck is he still on the
The
show?
scripted live action comedy features Jesus Christ living in modern day Compton, California.
That actually sounds kind of appealing. I'd watch it.
I don't know any of these shows, man. I can't. And then they still air, like, they have all their syndicated stuff too. Like they do the Family Guy reruns, American Dad reruns, and Bob's Burgers refunds. Reruns, not refunds.
Clearly refunds.
Yeah, that's
Bob's Burgers the best.
I can't. I'm very interested in this Ballmasters 9009 show. Like, what even is that?
Like, what the fuck? You know, think about it. Like, where the fuck is Aqua Teen Hunger Force come from? But no, I know they explained it in the series at some point. But when you name the show, I don't think they ever thought it was going to go as far as it did. There's a lot of episodes of that show now.
150,
and they like
almost.
They went through the backstory of like the show and everything else. The movie kind of went into it too, like when they had the movie.
Well, also they changed the name of the show. Remember?
Yeah, it was Aqua. The fuck was the name of it? What they changed?
Aqua Unit Patrol Squad 1. And Aqua something, whatever.
I love those guys. God, it's so funny. Dana Snyder and I can't remember the other guy's name.
Willis.
Dave Willis and Meatwad. This is gonna sound really, really bad, but remember Sean?
Yeah.
He always reminded me of Meatwad.
Like in a negative way?
No, it's just like I never talked to him on the phone really. He called in the show a few times when we did the show back in the day, but like I never really talked to him. That's what I pictured his voice sounding like. I don't know why. I know that's a shitty thing to say, considering rest in peace. He's a really good dude, and it sucks, but that's always what I pictured. He was a good guy.
He was a good guy. All right, let's wrap it up here.
I still don't know what he actually passed from either. I never found out.
You would know. I wouldn't.
I'm pretty sure he had really.
You were friends with him.
I'm pretty sure he had really bad diabetes. I'm pretty sure he had really bad diabetes. We shared a love of music, like weird music. But anyway, he was a big fan of the show.
That's what you do. Your friends. That's why the other people who you're no longer friends with or you don't share a love of a specific thing together.
No, you're right. That's true. Like I don't, and not anymore.
You don't share a love of
I-
cigars or bicycle riding or nothing.
There are things they do.
I don't know what that one does. I don't know. I'm not gonna name names. It starts with the C. I don't
Does
know
he
what he
ride bike?
does.
Did you see him when you were in New York? Did they ride bicycles?
No, I'm talking about the one that lives in Buffalo.
Oh,
He was
he does
he
ride
was
a
a
bike.
bike rider. Yeah,
Remember he rode across
he
country.
rode like at least the
He rode
whole
from
of Long
Calif-
Island.
He rode,
I don't
he
know how
rode
far
California. He rode California all the way to Montauk on a bike
He's fucking crazy.
for fun.
That's not
he's a
fun.
f-
That's not fun.
Because he's a fucking moron. Okay. Goddamn fucking vagabond asshole. No. Nope. I'm good. Yeah, I don't share. I don't share. I used to love riding bikes when I was a kid. Couldn't care less about that shit now. Severely out of shape to ride a bike, probably.
I'm gonna get an adult scooter. They make those, you know.
Are you gonna like the one at Walmart?
They make like Schwinn makes an adult scooter.
You get a scooter.
My
I
kid
can't wait
doesn't
to
like bikes. He likes the scooters.
So we're gonna buy my kid a bicycle for graduating preschool.
You can have.
We told him.
Yeah, I would say like you can have the bicycle we have here. It's a Ninja Turtles bike. He ain't gonna ride it.
I'm gonna let him pick it out.
What's he gonna pick out? What's he gonna pick out?
Probably some $150 bike. He's gonna ride it twice and lose interest in it, like he does everything
can
else.
He ride a bike?
No,
My kid can't really ride it. He can't pedal it like correctly.
he doesn't. He doesn't want to pedal it. He wants me to push him on it. And I'm
Right.
like, no,
That's
you
what
have
I
to
think what
pedal.
it is. Like he'd rather just scooter. Because I think also what it is it's easier to like get on and off a scooter rather than a bicycle. Like you can't just like get on,
Hop on and off. Yeah, he has a scooter that he loves and he rides it around the driveway and whatever. But he wants a bike. And he had a little bike when he was a kid, a Spider-Man bike or whatever. He outgrew it like in fucking 6 months. The kid's like a weed. He's huge.
We got it's a Y scooter, and like it's
Does it
got
have
like
the wheels?
it's got wheels like a Y. So yeah, like I can't
this.
whatever. And like the wheels are like free flowing. You know how like you've been to IKEA and used the shopping cart, you know how it goes any which way. These wheels do like that. So like you can do like crazy drifting and stuff on that scooter. It's pretty fucking wild. And like you can like wiggle it and make it kind of go. I'm not sure how that works, but it's like one of those like skateboard things that like you just like move on it in a certain way. It'll just keep on going. Physics. I don't know.
Mark, you're a fragile human being. Do not ride that scooter.
I'm way past the weight. I'm just way past the weight limit. I'm not going to do that anyway. But I am a fragile human being. Yes.
Only on the inside. So anyway,
No,
this
on
has
the
been the
outside
market.
mostly. To be real here, you know what's funny though? I've never broken a bone.
Neither have I. Well, so truth be told, I probably have broken a bone because I punched a lot of shit in my life, and my foot, I've kicked things and whatever. But I'm sure I've broken like bones in my hands because my fucking knuckles are all jacked up on my right hand. So I'm sure I have like fractured my hand and broken my hand, but I just let it heal itself. But I've never actually
like I've torn ligaments. Yeah, I've never broken a bone.
Pinky's a little off, but it's whatever. I'm gonna put my camera back up here. I think. I keep going. My finger.
Yeah, I've never broken a bone.
No, I haven't. No, I probably sprained some ankles.
Oh, I've sprained.
Like well, you got a torn ACL too. Don't forget.
Mm-hmm. I've sprained both knees, both ankles, both shoulders.
How do you sprain a shoulder?
You just
didn't you knock your arm out of the? Didn't you sprain your shoulder in bed, like smacking your arm against the wall or some shit?
When I was in college, my shoulder hurt so bad, and I didn't know why. I was like, "What is going on?" I was like, "Maybe I should go down and like get it checked out or something." And then the kid living in the room next to me is like, "I know why. You fucking slam into the wall in the middle of the night, and it scares the shit out of me."
Oh, Jesus.
That's why my shoulder was hurting. I guess I was like, because I sleep like a maniac. And I put a pillow between me and the wall, and it went away. My shoulder got better. What do you know?
Ridiculous. Went out and bought a body pillow
What
to
do you know?
save your arm.
Let's put a teaser out there for next week. I'm going to talk about the semester at Syracuse.
That's a fun one. If
I
you
wish
talk
I
about
could
the
get
semester at
people. I
Syracuse,
wish I could get people from. You know what? I never actually tried to look for them on Facebook or
and shit.
anything. I can say that I did go on my floor that year was Sam Roberts.
Ugh, fuck that guy.
Oddly enough,
I'm not a fan. Not
but
a fan.
I never kept in touch with any of those people really after that. I would love to like interview the dude. You know what? I'll just save it for next. We'll save it for next week. Put it out on there. Episode 47 is at least half of that episode is going to be the 4 months in Syracuse.
4 months in Syracuse.
While you guys were doing Connecticut, didn't have an
Oh,
episode. Time.
Jesus.
This was like
Anyway,
this was right before the Connecticut story.
It's right
so
before
we're
the
gonna
Connecticut
delve
story.
back. This was like almost 20 years ago.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is. We're old.
So we'll bring that up next week. So
Too
like
nearly
put that in your look forward to next week thing.
We're two nearly 40-year-old men rehashing the past. It's great
That's
times.
what we do.
That's true. All right. Well, Mark and JD on Twitter, which we are pretty active on. Mark and JD on Facebook. You can do twitch.tv/Mark and JD.
Yeah.
And then it's
episodes are on there, and then like we have a YouTube, but we don't have like a direct channel link to it. You got to search Mark and JD podcast. They won't let us have a direct link until we get a number of subscribers and shit. It's kind of bullshit now. Meanwhile,
YouTube's...
the other fucking Mark and JD is still up there. And I don't know how to get into it. I have no idea how to get into it.
Dude, I can't remember what the login is for it. I don't know.
It's got an episode. If you go on YouTube and you see an old looking Mark and JD logo, and it's one episode from 2006. I don't know why it's up there, but it's there. Please, for the love of God, don't listen to it. It's terrible.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Is it 2006 or was it one of the 2012 ones?
No, it's a 2006 one.
Oof. Yeah, don't listen to that one. That's a bad one.
I think it's June 6, June. God damn it! You're gonna make me look. You make me look it up.
I'll play it. But anyway, yeah, we will try to unlock YouTube, but YouTube's whatever. Who cares? We're never going to monetize our show.
Oh, no,
anyway,
it is
so
the
really
return. It was the 2012. You're right.
Okay, so 9 years ago.
God, 9 years ago now.
9 years ago. We're almost at 50 actual episodes.
50 Mark and JD episodes. Well, we've done more than 50 episodes because I did put out that thing the other day. We've done more than 50.
We have,
but that's like the other shows we've had.
We've done actually no. So if this is 57, this is 55. No, 45, right?
This is 46.
So next week will be a 50 technically because you have Hell or High Water, and you have
but
the
don't
two
forget
JD's
there's the little mini
radio.
episodes too.
Yeah, I don't know. They're part of other episodes. I don't really count them, but yeah.
But
I don't think they have.
They do count as a quote unquote episode.
Yeah. So anyway, we are on all of your social media platforms. Go find us. And do you still have the thing up for the Brett Favre jersey?
I do. I only have one entry. I might as well just give it to it.
Post that on somewhere. We gotta post that somewhere.
I gotta post that back up there. But you have to, in order to earn tickets to get an entry, you have to actually watch us on Twitch.
There you go.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched us on Twitch, give us a follow on Twitch, right? And if we rebroadcast the show, you'll earn asshole coins, which you can redeem.
We should have really called it like MJD coins or some shit instead of like asshole coins.
No, I like asshole coins.
Are we creating our own Bitcoins now?
No, that's just what you call like. People have like their own different things. If you watch like other people on Twitch, you'll see it on there.
Okay. I don't watch Twitch very often.
People have like different. They usually just call them coins or whatever.
Jesus.
But yeah, I called them asshole coins because I thought it was funny. Hey, if you give us a follow, I'll give you coins. Just tell me that you followed me. It's like shoot a message to us on Twitter, and
What do the
I can
coins
give you
do?
points. Well, there are other things that you can do to redeem them. We haven't really started them yet. There's not really too many. Like you can add like if you want shout outs during a stream or contests or giveaways or things like that.
Okay.
Usually people like interact with uh Twitch streamers, like do this, like pick a game that you're playing, or lots of different things like that. But yeah, we
Gotcha.
have the giveaway. There's only one entrant. He's purchased 3 tickets. I can't just at this point, like he's got 100% chance of winning.
What the fuck
I
is
think
it?
I have a Mark Sanchez jersey too.
Who is it?
Who is what? Who's got the entrant?
Yeah.
Adrian.
Yeah,
Our chatter Adrian.
Dude, tell me a jersey to sign, so I'd mail it back to you and you hand it to him in person.
I guess. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. She just
I don't know
rip
how
off
to
the
share
letter.
I guess. I don't know how you share this link here. I could share it here in the chat. Not gonna matter because it's so late for that, but whatever. Whatever.
Anyway, so listen to us. Podcasts are everywhere. You don't need to be told where they are. You know, you usually if you're listening to us now, you're subscribed to us probably. So thank you for that.
That's not true. There are a lot of people out there who listen to us, but they don't subscribe. So please subscribe. Leave us a feedback on Apple Podcasts too. That helps.
That helps us out. It helps us out.
You
And
don't have
also,
to
thank you.
review just a 5 stars. That helps.
Thank you for 800 downloads on Podbean, by the way.
800. 800
Almost
plus.
800. Well, 800 plus.
No, actually, as of right now, we're at 799. So we'll hit 800 any second now.
So, and then, looking back, when we were on Buzzsprout, we're well over 1,000. So thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We were just a couple or 2 douchebags from New York that like talking about crap and arguing about stuff.
Well, one
High six
douchebag
and
and one
Donovan.
asshole. We'll let you decide which one's which. We'll let you decide.
All
All right, we'll
guys.
catch you next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.